And we're back with yet another coverage of lies, misinformation and fake news during the war in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Azerbaijan, backed by military assistance of Turkey and overall silence of international community, continues rocket strikes on civilian objects and heavy fabrication and slander strikes on news outlets around the world. Assistant President of Azerbaijan, Hikmet Hajiyev.
It's actually assistant to the president.
That's right. Assistant to the President of Azerbaijan, Hikmet Hajiyev, tweeted these photos of undeniable proofs of Armenian attacks on peaceful Mingachevir.
Proof of Armenia's deliberate and targeted attack against critical civilian infrastructure of Azerbaijan. Missile landed in close proximity of energy block in Mingachevir, but did not explode. Peace enforcement must continue to bring Armenia to its senses and responsibility.
So intensive shelling, rocketing of Stepanakert and other towns, peaceful towns, for a week was nothing but peace enforcement, along with killing for life, building for destruction and lying for truth?
The one you're looking for is screwing for virginity. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the undeniable proof Azerbaijan was presenting. Alleged Smerch missile from Armenia landed into a perfectly photoshoot-friendly, tailor-made tight pothole. A shot that would make Tiger Woods jealous and proud at the same time.
A neat freak rocket made no debris. The asphalt did not even swell. The freshly printed banner screams that indeed is the Mingachevir energy block. And most importantly, the Armenians carefully nailed a small chunk of wood so that the missile did not accidentally turn over.
After tons of memes and jokes on the subject, Azerbaijan responded with another photo.
Oh, that is so eye-opening. Now that they sprinkled more asphalt chunks around the missile, then I guess it's more convincing.
In the meanwhile, Azerbaijani president continued to deny they launched the aggression in the first place.
Ilham Aliyev reiterated that Azerbaijan is all about peace and peaceful resolution of the conflict.
He said that in a very special way.
I hear a lot about there is no military solution to the conflict. First, I do not agree with that.
Second is usually irrelevant after you endorse a military solution to a conflict.
In fact, I believe the full version of the statement is this one.
For this European position.
I hear a lot about there is no military solution to the conflict. First, I do not agree with that.
Much more to the point.
At the same time, Azerbaijani president has announced loads of citizen villages captured from Armenian forces on Twitter.
Of course, the fact that he had shut down Twitter earlier in Azerbaijan did limit the reach of those tweets, but Ilham found a solution.
An elegant Azerbaijani Twitter replacement. How about Facebook users, you would ask, because Facebook is also shut down, as well as Instagram.
Well, here's one for the Facebook folk. And maybe a CD for YouTubers, or maybe a specially designed dance for TikTokers, anything to spread the alternative truth.
Talking about which, Aliyev said he has no hard feelings for Armenians.
We don't have a problem with Armenian people. They are our citizens. We have thousands of Armenians living in Azerbaijan. And those who live in Nagorno-Karabakh area, also we consider them our citizens.
Here's Azeri missiles sharing love to those citizens at the time of the interview. By the way, these are cluster bombs, and using them on civilians is a war crime.
But other than shelling them with banned missiles, Aliyev has no problem with the Armenians or Karabakh Armenians or Armenians in general. You know, he even went on Twitter a couple of years ago just to state that Armenia is not even a colony. It's not even worthy of being a servant.
Also, you do know that you can't enter Azerbaijan if you have Armenian last name, even if you're a citizen of US, Spain, or Switzerland.
Racism?
No, it's just alternative love.
More about that alternative truth and love.
Militarily involved in this conflict with its planes, etc.
This is false information. It has no proofs.
And here's a shot of Al Jazeera reporter with Turkish military in the background after bombardment of Ganja military airport 2 days ago.
And this photo was tweeted by the assistant president of
Assistant to the president. Assistant to.
Yeah, him. So he tweeted that photo too. And then, of course, after getting screenshots and seeing what is done, of course, he deleted the tweet.
You know, if you suck at lying, perhaps that's not your thing. Try, I don't know, mustache trimmer startup or something.
In other news, just to relieve the tension, the Azeris burned down another Colombian flag.
Why would they burn the flag of Colombia?
Well, it looks kind of similar to an Armenian flag, unless you know a thing or two about colors and direction. So anyway, here's another Azerbaijani official pretending he's Jean-Claude Van Damme during our previous encounter. Massive incomprehension of flags and colors spread like wildfire among the Azeris, and actress Penelope Cruz became a subject of hate speech. Of course, this was just a promotional photo to her latest movie, The 355, where she plays a Colombian.
Anyway, there is some good news. The OSCE Minsk Group released their third statement.
OSCE Minsk Group condemned in the strongest terms the unprecedented and dangerous escalation of violence in and outside of Nagorno-Karabakh zone. Did they just go from strongly condemning to condemning in the strongest term?
They went ballistic this time. Some would say they even used excessive force in their language.
Anyway, at least we're in a place where international community does not argue anymore who started the conflict, who uses Syrian terrorists, and who started targeting civilians. Now, what's more important, what you gonna do?
We'll keep you all posted. Stay safe and stay strong.